They run here with Rico Dowdle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Let's see if we can, what we can do this morning.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They run again with Dowdle.
There we go. There we go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Rico Dowdle, 24 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
Dallas.
The extra point up and good by
Florida boy, full 7. Little daddy.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
I had a losing streak for a few days.
Got a good return.
Seems like he bounced back.
Just shy of the 30-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got this to Williams, complete. Down to
He's going to go back to him.
Touchdown, Detroit.
He had 2 guys running out there.
Williams, 71 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game
Got to
like
be more
that
careful.
in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Prescott off play action, sliding out of the pocket. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A second down throw for Prescott. Dancing to his left.
Got him. Damn.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, I had to get rid of that one.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw is Prescott.
Got him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
They run here with Dowdle. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Dowdle. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
On third down, they're going to
So every other time y'all want to block them, now you just let them walk in.
Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
This is stuff I'm
It
talking
always helps
about.
when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. Steps away to his left.
Got him.
And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8.
Got him.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Got him.
They're knocking on the door now. As
Came
a good
through
run
the-
there, going to
came
take
through
this to
there.
about the 10-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good work this clock
running
now.
plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an
Good work this
excellent
clock
gain
now.
and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who
All
can
right,
do
let's go
more
to
than
the
one
2-minute
thing. And I
warning.
think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
I think I'm gonna let the clock burn down, call the timeout.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage. Prescott.
Got him.
He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
All right, y'all, we need this. I don't know how I didn't get into that end zone.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try
Got
to
him.
run for it. And will take it in for a Cowboy score. Rico Dowdle with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying
Come on,
time
defense.
to his right.
Let's get
Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff.
Got him.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Got him.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Come on. Workhorse.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5. Play action now. Prescott.
Got him.
The 20.
Got him.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
That's what I'm talking about, dog.
They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Second and 9. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
On third down, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up fourth down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys.
It's too late, dog.
Put some points on the board.
It's zeros on the clock.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he tries to get as much
Don't
as
matter
he
to
can
me,
here
dog.
while protecting the football.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. Lay down, I don't care. Stand up, I don't care.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Now it's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams.
How you catch that?
Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
I told you you're going to go back to it, but I don't know how he caught that one.
To within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Prescott. Flush to his right. And this throw incomplete.
Second half dumb shit. This is bullshit, man. Now it's bullshit.
I think he's as fine with that
Second half
as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Out to his left.
Got him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Got him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Got him.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Uh-huh.
Brandon Cooks, 48 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Figured you was going to go back to that blitz.
Never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Makes the score Cowboys 24, Lions 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
So he keeps going back to 9. Left side. Let's see if we Let's see if he does that again.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get
not this time.
Defense?
Got him.
Into a sea of
Got him. Got him.
Picked off by Jordan. And the Cowboys are
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
24-yard line.
You should have stuck with 9, dog.
Like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work.
We own one today, this morning.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen.
Give me that blocking. Give me that blocking. That's what I'm talking about, dog.
Right at the 34 here.
That's what I'm talking about.
A first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 83 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Prescott to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming.
Coming.
Sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Prescott forced out to his left. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now Prescott.
Got him. That's what I'm talking about, dog. That's what I'm talking about. We own one.
19 there as the drive marches forward. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Get up out of there. Get up out of there, Dak. Get up out of there, Dak.
As he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try to skip through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Got him.
They'll try and run some clock here as
Got
they
him.
keep it on the ground.
That's what I'm talking about, dog. Dallas, dog. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Give it to me, dog. Go on quick.